Hey everybody, what's going on? Just wanted to give you guys a little video and talk about a few things that have kind of come up. It is March 25th, 2012. I turned 30 last Monday, and it was a real interesting year for me up to the time I was going to become 30. I was feeling a little actually depressed as I was getting up there, and silly as that sounds, 30 is really not that big of a deal. But I don't know, I just had a really rough winter coming out. I think my body was really hurting. I had tried to have a pretty hard training cycle during the winter, and it went okay. Training in the garage without insulation, out heat, definitely took its toll on me. Although it was a mild winter, it still really caught up to me, and I just kind of went through some different things this past winter, and I blamed it on becoming a 30-year-old, but I don't know. I'm just making excuses, I guess. So what's new in my world? A couple things. The name, Riverside Barbell Club. Really kind of settled on a name for the gym this year. Just talking to my wife about it. She likes the name. I like the name because I think it represents definitely what I'm trying to accomplish here in this gym. And I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm not trying to be a fitness club. I'm not trying to be CrossFit. I'm trying to be a barbell club because that's what I believe in doing. I believe in lifting weights, getting stronger, being functional, being strong. If you've looked at some of my posts or other things that I've gone into that in greater detail, so I don't really go into that right now. But really, today is just talking about, one, why the name has come up. Excited about the name, want to get incorporated sometime later in a few months, whatnot. Just need to get things done. Very excited for what's to come. A couple other things. I was playing with the idea of maybe trying my hand at rugby this year. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that. Looking at my schedule and things to come, I don't think that's going to work. There's a team up north, probably about 25 minutes or 30 minutes or so up north. I don't know if I want to dedicate the time going up there, learning a new game, trying different things. But on the other hand, there is something else I am trying. And for those of you who know, I am not a fan of MMA. Being a professional wrestler for a long time, I always like to say it was fake, although I know that's not true. Just like to get the MMA guys riled up that I know in my family and friends in my little immediate circle. But I actually was looking at a gym down the street from me, less than a mile away, maybe half a mile away actually, so I could run to there. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, going back to my wrestling background, amateur. Just want to try something new. My wife has had some interest in maybe even doing some boxing down there, so maybe we can both go down there, get in shape together, do a nice little couples activity. So really looking forward to that, if that actually is a reality. I'm a competitive person, as most of you know. I love to compete. So for me, coming into this 30-year-old gap, I didn't want to stop being competitive. One of the biggest things I've found that as people get older, they lose that killer instinct. And for me, that's something that I believe I've always had. I'm not trying to put myself over, talk about myself in this as like, oh, I'm this great thing. But that instinct that you always have to compete, to fight, to look for new ways to challenge yourself is something that isn't with all of us. It's not just in me. I mean, you look at any video online, any person's story, the desire to win and to move on and excel is always there. So I think that's something I definitely was looking at this year as something I wanted to do. And I toyed with the idea of going back to amateur wrestling, maybe with the Empire State Games, Greco-Roman, or freestyle. I don't know if that'll be a reality. We will see. But again, just to get out and actually do a little bit, maybe with some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I keep messing up the name, or even some MMA. Not sure what I want to do with that, even just some boxing. Not sure if I'm looking to go and compete in those events. I don't know if that's what I'm being called to do, but just to be able to get in, roll around on the mat, get a little dirty, have a little fun, throw some holds on, get some holds thrown on myself. Just an interest that I have, so just an interest. So really, that's just a small, quick update on what's to come. Just finished up a workout a few minutes ago. Feeling good. Coming out of the winter, as I already said, I did have a little bit of depression, little aches and pains, nicks and bruises. Was training hard, but not super hard. It was more the weather, and just the knees were bugging me. The back was bugging me a little bit, so we're through it now, and that's okay. Just feeling good though. Feeling really good. Hope you guys are doing good. Haven't seen a lot of you in a while. Hope that things are going strong You're staying strong, and you're going to be strong. All right, guys. Have a great one. Take care.